I'm Doug Keck. This is an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Just had the pleasure of speaking with Judge Robert Conrad Jr. about his book, John Fisher and Thomas More, Keeping Their Souls While Losing Their Heads, available through our religious catalog. So, Judge, tell us, why did you decide to write this book about John Fisher and Thomas More?
There are two 16th century men that lived lives of integrity and faith that I thought were relevant to a 21st century reader.
And what brings these two together in your mind?
Their commitment to truth, both working hard to discover what the truth is and then consistently acting in conformity with that truth, their integrity.
In this book, you're dealing with friendship, truth, and conscience, right?
Yes, and so Thomas More dies the king's good servant, but God's first. And John Fisher will tell the king that he couldn't sign an oath, for it was much against my conscience. The willingness of these two men to act consistent with their well-formed conscience are models for us today.
How so? Why are they models for us today?
Because Thomas More would say, my conscience is so clear that although I suffer pain, I will not suffer harm. And a man may lose his head but have no harm. The sense that if you were to commit yourself to faithfully to the church's teaching, to the truth, you will suffer, but you won't have any harm.
I have a sense in your book, too, that you're dealing with a sense of the loss of the eternal for others, which the two of them held on to.
One of the striking characteristics of both men that I discovered was their present sense, belief and sense of eternal life that awaited them. And so they would not sign an oath against their conscience because they were concerned that it might imperil their souls. If we, in the 21st century, had that present sense recognition of what awaits us in heaven, I think we would act differently.
Why do you think we don't have that today? Is it only because we emphasize the upside and not the downside?
I think there's a busyness factor. I think there's just life is consumed with getting ahead in work, paying bills, raising families, that our heads are down on the ground when they should be lifted up to the things of heaven.
Okay, well said. And this is Judge Robert J. Conrad Jr.'s book, John Fisher and Thomas More, Keeping Their Souls While Losing Their Heads. Definitely well worth the read, available through our EWTN religious catalog, EWTNRC.com, all things Catholic, published by our friends at TAN. And don't forget to look for the entire interview on our on-demand platform and on our YouTube channel, as well as coming soon to the network. And I'm Doug Keck. This has been an EWTN Brief. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.